Hey there guys, and welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Starting today with a quick time-lapse building Plymouth station and the line out to Lara Depot, just to the east of it, which is actually a lot further to the east than I thought it was. There's actually a lot is different about Plymouth than I thought it was, not least that there's a bay platform. I did not realise there was a bay platform. But there is, apparently. So we'll build the line out east. The recording I'm watching is lagging quite a bit. I'm not sure the actual video will, but the recording is, and that's not ideal to try and commentate. But I think it turns out the junction is actually pretty simple on either side. The issue is getting the line out over the roads. I think it's on a bridge, on a viaduct sort of thing here, which I didn't do for some reason. And all of the junctions are on top of the road, because the road is technically, I think, in a tunnel. It's really not ideal to build. But I did the best I could with the space I had. And then there is just like the one track out either side, so it doesn't really matter how the junction is built and whether it's terribly accurate or not, because it all looks the same. It'll build out to the east very quickly, and then once we're out here, we've got the triangle junction down to, I believe there's a dockyard down there that it heads towards, but then there's also Lara Depot on this branch, once I've settled on how I want the curve to look. I believe I put the depot in. There we go. The game did completely freeze on my screen there, but I did put the depot in. And we put some junctions into it. And then this track, strictly speaking, is not here, but we're going with it anyway because I needed a way out of the depot. Normally they'd reverse some. And now let's go into the game. Hey there guys, welcome back to real-time play now. Hope you enjoyed the quick time-lapse of building Plymouth and the mess of a depot entrance that I will presumably have explained at this point. So I'm just going to build quickly the line up to Gunnislake, wherever that is up there. Well, that's actually further away than I thought it was. However, I first need to work out where all the stations within Plymouth are, such as Devonport. Right, I've found it on the map finally. It's up here somewhere. I think it is just there. Hello, game. Would you like to let me build the station? Okay. Devonport. Then next is Dockyard. Literally just round the corner. It is there. The platforms are not really that long, but I have a standard and I will stick to it. Maps appear to be undecided on whether this is called Plymouth Dockyard or just Dockyard. We're going to go with Dockyard. Then Keam, which has a bit more going on at it, but there appears to be indecision as to how many platforms there are at Keam. But I'm going to go with the standard 2, because I believe it's just 2 with 2 tracks round them. So 2 will do. Then we have 2 stations to build in Simbudo. And the question is where the 2 of them go. One goes here, and the other goes there. And they are technically different stations. So this is Simbudo Victoria Road. And this is Simbudo Ferry Road. And then I'm going to have the next station quickly so I know what I'm aiming for with the branch line. He says, unable to find the next station. It's all the way up in Bifurus. Up here. It is there. It's quite a distance away. Okay, I'm going to build the track first, then we're going to carry on up the branch. So, out of Plymouth we come round the corner. I think this is technically on a raised viaduct, but money, we're going to build it on the ground, as there are no contours on this game. Through Devonport, round. That might actually tunnel there. So I have ridden the Gunnislake branch. It was quite a while ago, like several years ago, but I've technically been along it. So I know a little about how it works. That was Kian, wasn't it? I just went through, completely blanked it, but I need to remember after having been through there, I need to do some track branching around here-ish, I think. So, on the left there in Ferry Road is the main line, and on the right in Victoria Road is the branch line. Confusingly, that now changes. The main line bridges there and comes up here. Meanwhile, the branch comes underneath the main line and down here, as it winds its way down a bit in altitude. It then comes along up the coastline. Meanwhile, the main line continues up on quite a height and then ends up on a bridge. And it comes out in an undetermined location in Saltash. And I'm really not sure where. Beyond, like, somewhere. And logically, this is the railway coming up here. So it comes up here and then curves across there. So I'm going to say the bridge is probably meant to go like this. And it's probably meant to stay on a bridge until, like, there-ish. And that'll do. And I've probably missed a station out, so we'll see. So yeah, the branch sort of weirdly wiggles underneath and back under again. Then heads up the river... which river is this? River Tay? Off the top of my head? No, that is not this one, I don't think. Now I've confused myself. I'm not even going to continue trying to work out which river this is, because I will just look like an idiot for it. And that is the last thing I want. So I'll just continue building up towards the station I put in at Bearferrers. There we go. Well, that's quite the corner in. Okay, having done that, next, Barrelston. Is that is next. Now, Barrelston's the interesting one. It's a bit like one of the other branches I built that I think I did off camera, up closer to London. Can't remember if it's the Marlow or the Henley-on-Thames branch. The line sort of comes in and then reverses back out again. So it comes in here and reverses back out to continue up towards Gunnislake. Barrelston. And that's actually quite difficult to build in this game because you can't have a train stop at the same platform twice on a journey, so it could be interesting. Now, Coolstock is on this corner. There is no way that I can make this look good because of how tight that corner is. And then, well, that really goes roundabout to get up to Gunnislake, which is up here somewhere. So we're looking at it being here, I think, just in this gap. There we go. Not Delaware Primary School. Gunnislake. There we go. Now then, back down to where I had the track at Bearferrers. We'll come up through Barrelston. Continue up the sort of gap in the tree line. That's not going to have worked, is it? I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to work. So we'll bring it up a bit closer, viaduct it over that tiny stream. I'm going to have to do it again. Of course I am. Why would the stream stay one side of the railway? Well, I'll admit, actually, the stream was probably there first, but still, it's a bit annoying of it. Right. That looks terrible. bring it out this way first and then try and get some reasonably nice looking points in there. That is the best I'm going to get. And there we go. Time to continue. No, this button. There we go. We curve round, and at some point we curve up towards Calstock. I'm not from the West Country, I don't know how to pronounce their names. Just like every other part of the UK. It definitely doesn't tunnel, it definitely bridges. It's quite a lengthy bridge, I hadn't realised it was quite that long. That'll do. Now, there's a really tight corner, but that's fine. The thing is the speed limit's still 40 on it. And I do have, like, the branch itself probably never goes above 40 speed limit wise. So in reality, it's not unreasonable. It's just this weird sort of U-turn. It comes back around the top of the village. And I'm not sure why we didn't just go straight. Like, feels like that would have been a much more reasonable. I mean, presumably there's a ridge there or something that prevented it, and this was the path of least resistance. But still. Also, some of these speed limits feel oddly high. Like 80 around this corner. I guess this is kilometres per hour. But still 50 miles an hour around that corner. Actually, that's true. There's a speed limit of 40 kilometres now, so it's only 25 miles an hour. It's probably a little slow, but oh well. Anyway, there's the track done. We've got the line all the way up to Gunnislake. Build all blueprints. I've not actually connected up to XT yet, but that's fine. I'll do that between episodes. So then quickly we'll finish off by just setting up the route again. So GW Gunnislake to Plymouth. Now to find the service on Wikipedia. Plymouth to Gunnislake, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to need to put the colour in, obviously, and the price. And then we start at Gunnislake. And down through Calstock, through Alston, Ferrers, Sipudo Victoria Road. And it does every stop down here, Keyham, Dockyard, Devonport, and I'm not sure it actually uses the bay at Plymouth, but I'm going to make it because I don't know what else would use that track. Up through Victoria Road, Ferrers, Alston, Calstock, and Gunnislake. Now, this actually runs as one train every 2 hours, apparently. 2-hourly service. I didn't realise it was quite that infrequent, but there you go. I have to buy a train for it. Presumably a 150, yeah, 150. I just want to buy the one for now, because I may not need more than one. 121 kilometres an hour. I'm going to need one, yeah, it's just over an hour round trip, so I need one. Plymouth, I'm going to tell you to have an extra, well, wait 5 minutes instead of 1. And the same at Gunnislake, wait at least 5. And then, yeah, it's now an hour 15 journey. There we go. That's another route set up. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want more. And I'll catch you in the next one.